Good evening, my name is Garrett, and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is from Hard Truth. This is their Master Distiller's Reserve Sweet Mash Rye using chocolate malt, coming in at a 57.4% ABV. Now, for full disclosure, I reached out to Hard Truth for a review sample. They were kind enough to send this over for us to take a look at and a review, so just keeping that transparency open. So Hard Truth is based out of southern Indiana, where they've been doing some great things in craft whiskey. Heck, they're the reason we have the classification for Indiana Rye, because they made that hard push for legislative changes to happen, which is just phenomenal. And honestly, they were actually one of the first distilleries I fell in love with, starting off with their gin. I was a big fan of it. And it was kind of a slippery slope from there, to be honest. So this is actually part of their Master Distiller's Reserve collection, which is a yearly release, where they are kind of doing some unique grains, unique mash bills, and releasing them. Now, I did have batch 1. I thought batch 1 was awesome. So getting the opportunity to try out batch 2 really excited me. So they do tell us some great information about this, starting off with the mash bill, which includes 51% rye, 38 corn, and 11% chocolate malted barley. They are keeping this barrel proof, and this was actually a blend of 13 different barrels in its release. And again, Hard Truth is aging, distilling, bottling everything on their own. True craft distillery in my eyes. So let's jump into the bottle itself, see how a chocolate malted rye plays out. I love these bottles. Beautiful wedge shape here. Got the faux wood on top here for the cork. These bottles, I have so many of these bottles down there, but I love their shape. So unique on the shelf. So, as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hang around for a bit, become a member if you'd like. If you're interested in some other reviews over Hard Truth, links to those videos will be up above and down below, along with a link to their website, so you can check them out for yourself and hunt down some bottles. Their distribution is getting pretty wide on things, so a little easier to find. There we go. Beautiful dark golden color on that. Almost like caramel colored. Gorgeous. Alrighty, let's go for notes. Oh, man. So this is a prime example, already on the nose, how a little bit of a grain difference can change up everything. You are getting this almost chocolatey, almost like, I want to say it's like a powdered chocolate note. But the barley is also coming through. You're getting this kind of bit of what I would call like a waxy earthiness. And then you're getting that kind of dusty sweet corn notes, like they're pulling in the fields right now. Getting that kind of dusty up in the air. And then that rye spiciness. A little herbal, a pinch of medicinal to it, but a lot of just beautiful rye grain bread notes going on. And for being barrel proof, it does not come across warm at all. There's no ABV bite, nothing harsh, no off notes. And as I keep going back, I'm finding more of like that malty chocolate note. And I am just digging that a lot right now. You get a nice sweet ribbon of vanilla, little dash of caramel in here. Barrel char is showing up as well. The rye spiciness is very subtle in this one. I was expecting to be a little more punchy, which is, fine enough. I'm not criticizing that. But the amount of chocolate malt that's coming through is very inviting. And it plays very well with the amount of spice coming through. You're almost getting this kind of a malty chocolate, spicy, kind of teetering close to almost like trail mix or granola, like a granola bar with some chocolate over the top. Yeah, just a little bit of that in there. But overall, very approachable nose. And again, I love that little bit of twist in that mash bill goes a long way. Let's go for a taste. The chocolate comes through. Like hot cocoa mix on a cold day. Oh, and it's malty as well. Dances on the palate beautifully. The charriness from the oak. A bit of sweet vanilla going on there. but the amount of spiciness is very subtle and just exactly where you want that to be, because that chocolate malt is showcased beautifully. It's rich, it's velvety, and it's almost like you just took a beautiful slice of cake with some like 7-layer with a thin layer of ganache across it, and just like a little bit drizzled down the side of like a raspberry, and like you're at like a 5-star restaurant situation, and you just took a little bite of that. That's this in a glass. And I'm getting almost coffee vibes, almost like a coffee cake. Yeah, there's like a sweet, creamy coffee cake going on in here. No ABV, nothing harsh, no off notes on the taste either. Like, that is beautiful. Man, that might be my favorite one yet from the new releases. It's just rich and velvety. It coats the palate, and it just covers every ounce of your tongue. It just coats the palate and just lingers beautifully. That light bit of rice spiciness and that sweet corn note. And then that chocolate just invokes the senses. That is darn good. Yeah, now I'm getting more and more coffee notes on here. Like, it gets close to that chocolate-covered espresso bean note. Not quite there, but it's you could tease me enough to make me believe that. I just love the linger. It's very chocolatey, but yet so inviting with that spiciness from the rye. And then that oakiness, just enough to kind of break things up and bring us in a little bit of that barrel char spiciness with that bit of vanilla in there. That is darn good in my books. Oh my gosh. And again, I'm going to give credit to it because using that 11% of the chocolate malt comes across just enough that you're not kicking out the corn notes and you're not kicking out the rice spiciness. Bravo on that sip. Very good one. Again, this might be my favorite one so far. Alrighty, well, let's talk about a grade for this one. Oh man, so this can typically be found around the $80-ish price range, depending on your market, all that kind of good stuff. And to be honest, I'm going to give it an A. I think it deserves an A. I ended up giving the caramel malt an A-, and this one, I'm liking just a hair better, and that's why it gets an A in my book. I think the price is fine enough. The flavors they're able to bring across with that mash bill, phenomenal. From beginning to middle to end, that is a flavor ride in my book. I love that they're aging, distilling, bottling it themselves, keeping it cask strength, and disclosing that mash bill. And again, I've been loving them for many years, and it's because of how well their keen eye to making spirits is. Big thumbs up. If you see this one on the shelf, it's 100% worth a grab. And again, if you're interested in learning about Hard Truth and any of their spirits, a link to their website will be down in the description area below. Go show them some love. So yeah, there you have it, folks. Hard Truth, Master Distiller's Reserve, Sweet Mash Rye using chocolate malt. If you have any questions about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirits I should go looking for, also let me know down below. Love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, may your last drink of the night be the best one.
You know, and I really like it might not.